Yo, what's poppin', Bagel Bros, and welcome back to another Patreon rant. If you want one of these for yourself, be sure to give me $10 on Patreon. This one comes from Bedoofus, who says, "Hey Crunchy, what you watchin'?" So I'm gonna broaden this out to pieces of media that I'm consuming in general, because the last thing I watched was Konosuba Season 1, which was in January of this year. Or I guess other than YouTube, obviously, because I do watch way too much YouTube. I've instead, in terms of non-YouTube media, been playing games and reading books. So, early this year, I started rereading the Katanagatari series. If you don't know, it's an action series by Nisio Isin. I read it first when I was 17, and now I am continuing it. And it initially started as input for my writing because I was, starting the script of my video. I was also wanting to start writing a novel, and I'm still in the process of, really kicking into gear on the book. But I've been reading a lot of Katanagatari. Unfortunately, I've taken a month-long hiatus due to playing Pokemon and cramming on my video, which I finished a bit ago, and I have not picked it back up. However, I got all the way to the 5th book. I finished that, and I'm going to start the 6th as soon as possible, as soon as I'm done being distracted by other things. So, Katanagatari, it's an amazing series. The books, they're all solid so far. I really love the character dynamic between Togame and Shichika. I think the prose is a bit wordy. I think it's a little overly explanatory, and sometimes, it can be a little overbearing, but I think overall, it's very interesting, very unique, very fun. It's just a great series all around, and I would highly suggest anyone read it, especially if you're new to light novels. I feel like this is a good place to start. I'm very much of the opinion that if you're going to write novels, you've got to read them. And so I've been, reading these books in order to get input, in order to write novels. It's all a very convoluted setup I've got going on, but I hope to revisit it. Unfortunately, I was once again drawn away because I was busy making the video. In terms of what I've been playing, I already said it's Pokemon, specifically Pokemon White, which I was also taken away from because of my video. And this one I have played as recently as a couple days ago. So I've been using a team, this all-girls Pokemon team. What was the nickname I gave them? The Girly Pops, I call them in my head. Because whenever I play Pokemon, I like, creating these narratives around my teams, making sure they're aesthetically in line. It's all very fun. However, I will say Pokemon White, I severely overrated it as a kid. I went in thinking this would be the best Pokemon game, but I replayed Platinum last year as well as Ultra Moon, and honestly, The end game of Pokemon White is so bad, dude. It's so boring. And the reason why, right, so there's a lot of pretty systemic issues with the game. I think the region design is very bland. The routes, it's a giant fucking circle. You just go in a circle and it's extremely linear and not all that engaging. Like the way the routes are designed infuriates me because it's all like this very simple path with offshoots. So if you want to do anything interesting on the route, you have to go away from the main path. And it makes the region feel so overly streamlined to a degree that I think harms the overall experience. But even worse, all the gym leaders have only 3 Pokemon. They are extremely easy. Furthermore, the game feels like it's not designed to be played where you're beating every trainer, which is what I do in Pokemon games. And so it really, the experience curve falls apart. I am super over-leveled. It feels like everything's just piss easy. I single mon swept Skyla with a fucking Audino. I have an Audino on my team. It has 440 base stats. It's Its base stat total is pitiful, and I still fucking single mon swept her. That's how bad it is. The only two moves I used against Iris are Iron Defense and Iron Head on my Escavalier, which, fun fact, is actually a full odds shiny. I found a full odds shiny Carablast. And she was a girl. Fucking fate. I definitely am glad that she was a girl. Although if it was a guy, I would have just said she was trans or something. I would have come up with some excuse. In terms of watching on YouTube, the most recent notable thing I'd say is I rewatched P-Chow's Run and Bun video, which I now definitely think is the best video on YouTube. On all of YouTube, I would say it is by far the best. I watched it while I was rendering, so during my infinite renders for the 4chan video, I was like, hey, 2 hours to myself, let's watch part of the Run and Bun video. I inevitably had to re-render it. Hey, let's finish the Run and Bun video, you know? And it was absolutely phenomenal. Like, it's genuinely the best storytelling on all of YouTube. The way he keeps the tension running through each section, the way he, builds intrigue and hype around the difficulty of this game, the whole metaphor with Sisyphus, it has a fucking anime opening. I will never make a video that good. I might make a novel that good, but I will never make a YouTube video that good. Because it would just take such a monumental effort. Like, you can tell, him and his team really labored over that video. It is a sight to behold. And I'm also excited for a couple upcoming YouTube videos. Emp Lemon's newest video, the one that he's working on, is apparently his longest video yet. It has been, probably let me check, probably 6 months since he's uploaded at this point. And he put out a community post saying that his his newest video that's upcoming has, 5 months ago is when he uploaded. And he said that his upcoming video was going to be his longest yet. I'm very excited for it. H-Bomber Guy also has a 4-hour and 20-minute video coming out soon. And I really wanted it to come out while I was on break. He blue skied about it a couple days ago. I really wanted it to come out while I was on break. But unfortunately, today I'm back to work. I'm making rants. I'm putting out the director's commentary. It's all a tumbling down. I don't know if I'll have time to watch a 4-hour and 20-minute video. I'll make time, but it will take a bit. It will take a couple days at least, probably a few. So yeah, overall, though, that's what I've been watching. What I want to watch coming up, want to finish Konosuba, want to finish Pokemon White, want to finish Katanagatari. I wish I had more time to watch media, but in fairness, I do spend a lot of it watching YouTube, because it's very easy to watch YouTube. You don't have to put that much effort into it. But overall, I'm excited to do things. That's about it. See ya.